we are going to change the spark plugs. Now, they haven't done a lot of work in terms of kilometres. I mean, they drove across Japan, which is pretty cool. But it's mostly about time and about the number of cold starts this car would have done since we've last seen it, as it's being moved on and off boats and in and around yards and stuff like that. So being that they're cheap and easy to replace, we're going to put some new NGK spark plugs in. Now, what's cool about these is the codes that they use, which sometimes seem a bit cryptic, like BCPR7ES. Seems cryptic, but actually it's a really awesome way of customizing. So for example, the plugs that we had in it are BPR6ES. And if you go to NGK's chart that explains how that works, B stands for 14mm thread size. If that's just a B by itself, it means hex 20. Usually use a 21mm socket. That also translates to the larger imperial size. Then you've got P for projector insulator type, R for resistor type spark plug, the heat range, which in this case is a 6, and then we've got ES, and that stands for the thread reach, and then the fact it's a standard type plug. So the thread reach is how long that bit is. These plugs are a little bit tricky to get in and out of the head, as you may have noticed, because the hole where the spark plug goes is quite narrow. Getting a tool in there is tricky. So the solution is to use ones with a smaller hex on them. That's probably the easiest way to see it. The smaller hex, and you can work out exactly what plug to use by using the same chart. And so instead of using a BP, we're using a BCP. Otherwise, the plug's the same. I've also got one heat range colder. You all know why I'm doing that. And what that means is instead of having a 21mm hex size, we've got 16. So instead, we can use the smaller. 16 is about a 5/8 in the old language, which means the tool that actually goes in is a lot smaller and a lot easier to get in and out of the thing. Thread reach the same. Resistor type the same. Everything else the same. Just the different hex size makes it heaps easier to service your car.